With me now in the studio's Capital Network's Riccardo Lowi. We're talking Genedrive, and of course for Riccardo's full report, click on the eye in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Riccardo, good to see you. Good morning.
Hi Andrew, morning.
First off, a bit more about Genedrive. What are they currently focusing on at the moment?
So Genedrive, they're focusing on the launch of the new HepC device, point-of-care HepC device. They've recently established a distribution agreement with Sysmex for European and African territories and also for Asia-Pacific territories. So that's where the current focus actually is.
Tell me a bit more about the market that they're targeting.
So yes, their diagnostic technology is applicable to a market worth about $1 billion across various diseases, of course. Now for what concerns the hepatitis C market, the WHO estimates the diagnostic market to be worth globally about 500 million, out of which about 125 million, one-fourth of it, in high-burden emerging markets. What's really interesting at the moment is that new very efficacious therapies that are able to cure the disease are being made available and increasingly available in these emerging markets at affordable, very reasonable prices, and this is likely to be the key driver behind the adoption of obviously diagnostic point-of-care devices.
Indeed. In terms of the numbers themselves, what kind of valuation are you putting on Genedrive?
So Genedrive actually is running two divisions. So one is the diagnostic business we just discussed, and the second one is a CRO, contract research organizations, so outsourced research services like pharmacogenomics and things of that nature. And this is a kind of legacy business for them, so they're trying to dispose it. So we're looking separately at the diagnostic business and the services business. For the diagnostic business, we expect that Genedrive will be able to generate about £15 million of sales by 2025. That is about a 34% compounded annual growth rate from launch to 2025. And applying a multiple of 3 times on this turnover and a discount rate of 10%, we reach a current valuation, a present value of about £24 million. The legacy business, the services business, we value it at about £2 million, considering the fact that the company has been trying to dispose it for quite a long time. So we are applying a relatively low sales multiple of 0.6 times. If we take all this into account and deduct, of course, the net debt, we reach a present value for the equity of about £24 million. That compares very favorably, I would say, to a market cap of 7 million.
In terms of the Newsflow, what's in the pipeline? What's coming up?
So we expect the company to update the markets and investors on the launch trajectory of their HepC device in several markets, and potentially to announce new distribution agreements for other territories. They'll also update us on the disposal of the services business and on other applications where the technology is actually suitable, like biohazard detection. They have an ongoing collaboration with the US Department of Defense or other industrial settings. And finally, I wanted to mention that from a funding perspective, they still have about 4.2 million cash in the bank, and this we expect it to be enough to run operations well into fiscal year 2019.
Very good, Riccardo, thank you. And a reminder for Riccardo's full report, click on the eye in the top right-hand corner of your screen.